everyone, I'm Karen Tomer for Techly.com, and I am in Louisville, Kentucky at the annual Flags4Vets Memorial Day event. They have placed 25,000 flags, and we're going to take an inside look at this unique nonprofit and how they've managed to take what is relatively a simple idea and translated it into something incredibly powerful. With the help of hundreds of volunteers, thousands of flags were placed in under 2 hours on the Saturday before Memorial Day. These flags are placed in memory of our fallen soldiers, firefighters, and police officers. Fred Moore, the director of Flags4Vets, shared with us more about what this great organization does. So, what is Flags4Vets?
Flags4Vets is a nonprofit organization that raises the money to buy flags for veterans' graves, and then we recruit corps of volunteers to come out and put flags out just like this.
Well, how did it start? What gave you the idea?
You know, I've been putting flags on veterans' graves since I got out of the service in 1972. And I realized that here in Louisville, where I live, that there were a couple of cemeteries that weren't putting flags on graves for Veterans Day. And I thought, that seems like the day you ought to put flags on veterans' graves. So that started like that 7 years ago, putting flags on one little cemetery. And now, this last year, we put flags in 42 states.
Why is this important? Why should someone support Flags4Vets?
Well, I think that when you support Flags4Vets, you're supporting veterans. You know, in the final analysis, the thing that veterans hope for is that they'll not be forgotten. You know, the little ribbons and bows on the back of cars. The troops are in Afghanistan, laying it all on the line. They're not driving behind anybody reading those stickers.
Well, what can someone do to help? Someone who maybe isn't local to Louisville, so they're in St. Louis, Chicago, Houston, Texas. How can people help?
If they contact us at Flags4Vets, and my email address is on our website, and let me know where they are, I can let them know who to contact in their locality.
Because you don't just put flags here. These flags go to veterans' graves over Veterans Day, and you're in how many states?
42 states.
42 states.
But even if we're not there, I can still get people in touch with the right people in any given city so that they can do this.
This is the 6th year that Flags4Vets has hosted their Memorial Day event on the Great Lawn in Louisville, Kentucky, and they'll be back next year to help raise more funds to place flags on veterans' graves. For every $5 they receive, that buys another 7 flags to be placed around the country to honor veterans and their service. Flags4Vets is the perfect example of how you can take a need and a passion and turn it into something more. Just being at this event, talking to the volunteers, they all are incredibly appreciative of our men and women, our servicemen and women who are out there fighting for our freedom, who have fought for our freedom, all of those veterans. Just want to do something for them, and this is just one more way to show how much we honor their service and appreciate their service, and we at Techly.com appreciate that as well. In fact, our own founder, Edward Domain, he is a veteran. If you're interested in helping, you can find out more information by going to Flags4Vets.com. I'm Karen Tomer for Techly.com.